Do you believe in aliens? Well, most who do believe that they had something to do with the building of the pyramids. I'm going to be talking to you about the true historical background of one of the new seven wonders of the world, Chichen Itza, Mexico. After vast research, I have learned that Chichen Itza not only is rich with historical landmarks and culture, it also serves as a looking glass into the past with archaeological finds to show what life was like in the 5th century AD Yucatan Peninsula. The Mayan people of Chichen Itza were unbelievably knowledgeable and have a fruitful history worth discovering. Chichen Itza was a pioneer of many important advancements. Three of the most impactful were their writing system, mathematics, and the Mayan calendar. One of the largest achievements of the Mayan people was their creation of glyphs, or their writing system. The Mayans used these symbols, or glyphs, as a first means of writing. Archaeologists have discovered their writings on countless artifacts excavated out of their ancient ruins. As stated on severnhistoricalsociety.org, the glyphs would have messages that taught people lessons about many different things, such as learning how to count, math, and astronomy, photo documentation, and also scientific trials and fails. Codices, or books in Mayan hieroglyphs, were burned during the Spanish conquest by pagan Spanish priests. Only 3 of these codices remained, including the Dresden Codex, the Madrid Codex, and the Paris Codex. Another valuable influence of the Mayan culture is their system of mathematics that they established. They were able to establish a set of symbols to record events, numbers, names, and much more. Their complex system of symbols use a dot to represent 1, a bar to represent 5, and a shell to represent 0. Though this may seem unremarkable now, the rest of the world had no concept of what 0 was at this time. These symbols were often used in trade and commerce, but have been seen on things such as paintings that have been numbered by their artist. These numbers served more of a purpose than just writing. The Mayans had sacred numbers, which symbolized many different things. As stated on historymuseum.ca, one of these special numbers was 20, as it represented the number of fingers on toes. One of these special numbers was 20, as it represents the numbers of fingers and toes a human being could count on. 13 was sacred as the number of original Mayan gods. The Mayan people ensured that mathematics was a well-known and widely used system throughout their culture. The Mayans' important advancements in mathematics allowed them to predict movements in the sun and moon, along with using the Mayan calendar. The Mayan calendar enabled Mayan people to predict solar eclipses, shifts in agriculture, and much more. Contrary to popular belief, the Mayans weren't the ones to create the Mayan calendar. They actually had their own elaborate ancient calendar system, including the Tzolk'in, which was a 260-day sacred round, and the Hab, a 365 vague year. The Tzolk'in related to sacred ceremonies involving the gods. It was used to name individuals, predict the future, decide on auspicious dates for battles, marriages, and so on. Other than using their calendars for religious ceremonies to the gods, the Mayan people would often use ancient calendars to accurately place important events in the past or present. Furthermore, the Mayans would often use these calendars for their agriculture. Most of their society took part in farming. Their calendars are more accurate than what we can calculate today. This shows just how advanced the Mayan society was. The Mayan society's advancements have allowed for many of the developments in countless societies that have come after them. 3 of the main attributions of the Mayan people, other than their astounding agricultural advancements and overall culture, include their advancements in written language, mathematics, and their use of Mayan calendar, and the creation of their own, the Tolkien and the Hab. Though the Mayans faced colonization by the Spanish, who enforced labor and forced their religion of Christianity onto them, their influence and culture carries on to this day.